Jace, this was an amazing question. I wanted to wait until after the window was over so that I could give my full thoughts. And I'm happy that I did, because that Uruguay performance has me on cloud nine. So this might be a little giddy, but that's okay. Let's talk about the floor first. It's absolutely making it out of the group stage. I think that's the expectation. It always is the expectation. But ultimately, with the expanded pool and the amount of teams, there really shouldn't be a group of death. And if there is a group of death, hopefully we make it out. But that's the floor. Just make it out of the groups, get into the knockout play, and see how the chips fall where they may. Now let's talk about the ceiling. The ceiling for me is a semifinals berth. That would be one of the biggest achievements in the U.S. Federation's history, and I think it's possible. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. They've proven that they can beat a bunch of top 40 sides, and Pochettino has been flexible in and out of games to show us that tactically they can do that. Look, you add Christian Pulisic, who's one of the best attacking players in the world, mixed in with a bunch of guys that will battle and play for the badge. I think the semifinals makes sense. Look, Croatia and Morocco made it to the last semifinals. It's all about your run there, and can you be hot going into the tournament, and then can you ultimately beat a big side? Morocco beat a bunch of big sides. I don't think our destiny is that, but Croatia, they just had to run through, traditionally, Portugal to make it to that semifinals. And I don't think that the U.S. is far off from being that level. So that's the ceiling. Now, for me personally, where do I lie? Where do I think this team personally sits? I think it's somewhere in between. I don't think that they're going to make a semifinals, but I also don't think that we get grouped, and I think we make it past the round of 16. I think we make it to the quarters, and I think we bow out from there, just because I don't think this team has had enough time to gel. And that's on the Federation. They had a chance to sack Berhalter before Copa and really build something with the manager, and they waited too long. And Pochettino has had to go through 71 different players, and we still don't really know what the starting 11 is going to be. So the ceiling is contingent on them getting to that point where we know the starting 11 and they build some continuity before the World Cup. But we'll just have to wait and see. I'm super excited. I think this has been a great couple of camps, and the talent pool is there. So it's just about putting the pieces together. And hopefully we do make it to a semifinals, because honestly, that would revolutionize the sport here in America, and I think we would see it boom to a certain extent. Bigger than it already is. So that's my ceiling, and that's my floor, and that's my somewhere in between. Thanks for the question, Jace.